2 is isolating the variable. Make sure you zoom in on the question so you can see. All right. So basically, we're going to go through the questions that we already did and take it a step further. So I need those people who took notes to help me out. What were the 2 equations? This is for worksheet number 1, side 1. What were the 2 equations? Go ahead, Emerson.
X and y integers for 3x plus 4y equals 1.
Number 1.
Oh, 45.
Bianca.
45s plus 65c equals 1,600.
Okay, what was the second sentence?
S plus c equals
36?
32.
32. What was the answer that we're looking for? Anybody have that? S equals and C equals. Okay, so for this particular question, it doesn't matter which one we solve for because they want both. Alright? So, we're going to isolate, I'll pick S. We're going to isolate S as our variable. Which equation do you think it would be easier to work with? We need to work with one of them. The first one? This one?
Yes.
Why?
No, wrong. Because it has more numbers and it helps. I guess.
No. Less is more. You want the second one. If you do this one, you have to bother with all those numbers. The less numbers, the better. Use the bottom one. Okay? So if you want to isolate S, that means, what does isolate mean?
Change it.
No,
We by ourselves.
It means get it by itself. So if you want S by itself, what do?
Subtract.
Subtract what? Good. So I subtract C from both sides, and these cancel. I get S equals 32 minus C. I'm done. S is by itself. I isolated the variable. Make sense? That's all you're doing for skill number 2. Isolate the variable. Alright? What were the equations for number 2? Tell me what the equations for number 2 were. 3b plus 4t
equals 487.
Okay, and what was the bottom equation?
6b plus 2t equals 32.
Okay? What was my answer looking for?
T.
And
There's no M. The S is looking for T. Alright. When the answer is only looking for one variable, that's a hint to tell you which variable to isolate. If you choose the wrong variable to isolate, there's no wrong variable. It just will take you longer to solve the question. Okay? If they want T for the answer, you isolate B. You isolate the opposite one. If they want T, you isolate B. Which equation looks easier to work with?
First one. Second one. The second one is bigger.
first one.
Just by looking at it, I'm going to say the bottom one.
Wow, you raised it.
The reason why, actually, no, I might be wrong.
Right? It is about you raised.
I don't even know if it'll make a difference with this one. It probably is not going to make a difference. They both look messy. Let's try the first one. Okay? So 3b plus 4t equals 487. Our answer is going to be t equals something. So which letter do we want to isolate?
B.
Oh, good. I thought it was going to trick you. B. Okay, so if we're trying to isolate B, what do?
Subtract.
Subtract what?
4t on
Good.
both sides.
Why?
We're trying to isolate B.
Oh, so when you isolate.
Do the opposite.
Well, when you isolate, whatever you do, you leave that one alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 487 minus 4t. Now what do I do?
You divide
By what?
by 3.
Divide both sides by 3. Should have said it.
I just said.
487. Are these, I think this comes out messy. What's 487 divided by 3? I don't think you get whole numbers. Yeah, I don't want all of that. So just leave it like that for right now. Yes, ma'am.
I'm kind of confused how, where it says 487 minus 4t, how come we didn't subtract it?
How you going to subtract it? That's a number, constant.
Oh.
This has a t. So unfortunately, they didn't give us nice numbers that would just cancel out or give us whole numbers. So leave it like that as a fraction. Sometimes they give you nice numbers. Sometimes they give you not nice numbers. Okay. We'll probably end up changing them to decimals because it's just going to get too ugly. We won't worry about that right now. All right, number 3. What were the, no, we skipped 3, right? What were the equations for number 4?
3s plus 14. 3s. 3s plus 4l.
4 or 14?
14.
14L.
Equals 203. 11s plus 11l. 220.
Okay, what answer was I looking for?
L.
Good. All right. So we isolate who? S. Which equation looks easier to work with?
The bottom or the bottom? Because it might help you because it's both the same.
Believe it or not, the bottom one is easier. You know why? This is how I know from looking at it. 11 and 11 is the same number. That's good. 220, 11 goes into 220 evenly, so that's good too. So that's how I know the bottom one is going to be easy. I don't know about 203 and all that. I don't know. It might be. I don't know. But I know for a fact that 11 goes into 220, so that's going to give me good luck. Okay, so who am I isolating? S. So what do I do?
Minus 11.
Subtract 11L. Am I zoomed in? Cameraman?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 220 minus 11L. What do I do next? By what? Okay. Divide by 11. Divide over here by 11. S equals, what's 220 divided by 11? 20. What's minus 11 divided by 11? Minus 11 divided by 11.
0. No, negative. Negative 1.
Negative 1. Do we need to write the 1?
No.
Just write L. Any questions? All you're doing is isolating the variable. We're learning one step at a time, one skill at a time. I'll do one more with you. Emerson, give me the equations for number 5.
8g plus 4b equals 5.
Okay?
That's wrong.
No, this is right. I remember it.
No.
$8 for gourmet. $8 for gourmet. $4 for brand. $5 for.
That's wrong.
What do you have, Charlie?
Number 5.
Are you on the wrong side?
I don't know.
Yes, she's on the wrong.
Worksheet 1.
This side.
Yeah.
This is not worksheet 1?
That's what she did.
No, it's not. It is? Oh. Emerson? No wonder I remember it. Okay, what's number 5?
M plus
M?
plus F equals 20. And 3M plus 11F equals 100.
Okay. What was the answer looking for?
M.
Alright, so who are we isolating?
F.
F. Okay? Who's the easier equation?
First one.
The first one, definitely. Okay, so all you have to do is what?
Isolate.
You're isolating F, so what are we going to subtract M? F equals 20 minus M, and we're done. That's it. You can stop the video. Okay? Your notes are going to be very important for this chapter. If you are slacking on taking notes, it is going to hurt you.